Hello, and welcome to a quick look-see at the LJ Hooker Beenleigh Tenant app. It's called Our Tenant, and it is a free download from either the Google Play Store or the Apple App Store. So just head along to either one of those, download it, install it on your device. You'll see an icon here, the light shaded one called Our Tenant. When you go to click on that the first time, it will ask you to log in. So you can use the username that would be for the login would be the email address that we have on file for you, and the password would have been emailed to you as well when you first came on board as a tenant. But if you've lost that, no problems, just hit the forgot password icon and it will actually take you through the process to reset the password. Now, as you saw, when I logged in there, it brought up a notification to let you know anything that may be requiring action. In this particular case, it's letting me know that in the test data here, the rent is 2 days late. And we'll have a look at that section in a moment. It's broken up into 9 easy areas here for access, and we'll take a look at each of those as we go through. So, emergency repairs, pretty well self-explanatory, but the first time you go into the repair section here, it will ask you for access to your camera, to your microphone, and to your existing photos. You only have to authorise this once, but it does allow you to use those tools to actually submit the maintenance request. In this particular case, I've taken a couple of photos already of the maintenance item, so I click into the landscape icon there just to the left of the home button. I go into here and I'll choose that photo, and I will choose this photo, and I can then go up at the top here. I will hit the back to the add request button. It will then show me the photos that I've taken of the item that I need to report. If I want to take some more photos, it's just a matter of clicking on that plus button and we'll just take a quick photo. Back to the add request, and as you can see, there's the photos ready to go. Once you're happy with all the photos that you've got, just swipe to the left and it'll bring up the further information page. So I'm going to go through here and call this the ensuite. There's an issue. I'm going to put in here that basin and vanity, and the problem, I'm actually going to say that we've got other. Okay, so once I've got those in place, it will ask for the type of emergency. So in the emergency, you just tap on the emergency section here. Emergency repairs are clearly defined in your lease agreement and also in the legislation. It gives you some examples here. If it doesn't fall under one of these items, it's not an emergency repair. So a burst water service or serious water service leak, a blocked or broken lavatory system, a serious roof leak, a gas leak, a dangerous electrical fault, flooding or serious flood damage, serious storm, fire or impact damage, a failure or breakdown of the gas, electrical system, a cooking system, a failure or breakdown of an essential service to the property, which is that one there, a fault or damage that makes the property unsafe or insecure, a fault or damage likely to injure a person, or a serious fault in a staircase, lift or other common area. In this particular case, we've got a burst water service. So I'm going to put that in there and I hit done. So once again, it's just a matter of swiping to the left. It then allows us to actually put in some more information. Now, can I strongly suggest that the more information you can put in here, I found the quicker the turnaround on repairs and maintenance is. It gives the owner a lot better idea of what the issue is, and once he approves that, again, then goes through to the tradesperson. It allows the tradesperson to have a far better idea of what the logical repair would be, so they can come prepared to actually fix it on the spot. Once again, we have dogs here. In this case, there's no dogs, and that I won't be home. Please pick up the key from the property manager. So once that's hit done, now the green button at the bottom, request, that will then send that through to your property manager, and if it's after hours, it will send it through to the after hours person. In this particular case, if there is a burst water service, can I strongly suggest that you identify where the stopcock is and go and turn the water off to the property. In this particular case, I don't want to send this through, so I'm actually going to cancel that repair request. But that's what emergency repairs is for. The maintenance section is for any other repairs that you actually wish to submit that aren't emergency. It's also an area where previous repairs that may have been attended to or current ones that are in process will be recorded for, and you can actually go in and see what's happening with those or what has occurred. So pretty straightforward. The same process applies with the maintenance as was with the emergency repairs. Now in the rent section, you click into there. It will tell you if the rent is in arrears at the present point in time. It tells you how much it is per week, but more importantly, it gives you a full rental ledger of all the payments made while renting through LJ Beenleigh. It gives you the date that we receipted the funds. It will tell you how much was receipted and the rent period that those rent monies apply to. So once again, easily at your fingertip, and you can see how things are going with the payments from your side to our side. Lease, your current lease will be available here for perusal and for printing. Depends upon how you set up at the home printer or with the work printer or whatever. So that's all easily accessible for you as well. Past leases will be in place here as well. Inspections. Any inspections that may have been made available to you in the past by the property manager, that's routine inspections, doesn't happen a lot, but your entry and inspection report would be here for you to be able to have easy access to. Entry notices. Any entry notice that's been issued for maintenance, repairs, routines, they're all stored here. If you're wanting to clarify, when was that tradesperson coming, you can actually just click on the routine inspection section, and that will bring up the routine inspection for you to be able to view and clarify whatever you wish to. General requests. This is the most common, it's a compilation of the most common requests that property managers receive. Some of them have the answers built into them based upon the information that's in the app. Can I have a copy of my lease? It'll actually take you through to that, through to the lease section. When does my lease expire? It'll be able to give you those details based on that. But other things such as, can I put up hooks? It requires you to once again fill in as much information as possible. And then once that's there, you actually then just hit the send request button at the bottom of the screen. Cleaning lists. Now, at or after routine inspections, there may be from time to time the need for the property manager just to ask for a couple of items to be attended to, or alternatively seek clarification on a few things with regard that he's wanting some feedback on with regards to the routine inspection. In this particular case, he would put those points onto what we refer to as a cleaning list, and that would be emailed through to you. The copies of those would actually be kept in this section as well. Invoices. Any invoices that have been issued to you in the past or that may be pending, and they can, water invoices will form part of this shortly. It's not there at the moment, but things such as pool chemicals, where we have quite a lot of our tenants paying for the pool chemicals at a property, that would be invoice copies of those invoices there. Any invoice that's been issued for a repair or maintenance item that may have been tenant's issue, that would be found in here as well. So there you have it. That's the LJ Beenleigh Tenant App. If you haven't downloaded it as yet, I strongly suggest